Do you believe that every person has the ability to choose the right path, the spiritually enlightened path?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not easy. It can be tremendously difficult. It's easier to quit. It's easier to succumb. It's easier to give in. But to go forward, that's tremendously difficult. You have to be bold to do that, to say, no, this is not where I'm going to be. And there are a lot of people in this world who have also chosen. That's one of the things I've learned, this part of the journey of life. So many of us have chosen, and one of the most important things that we have chosen is to break these various cycles. Cycles like links in a chain. We've chosen to break these cycles. Everybody's got a dream. Everybody's got a goal. What's the plan? And your plan has got to have something I call the C5 complex. Your plan has got to be clear, concise, compelling, consistent, and committed. You've got to have a plan. And when you're trying to do something that you're truly passionate about, there is no plan B. Michael Jordan won 6 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls because he was committed to plan A, not plan B. Oprah Winfrey became the queen of all media because she was committed to plan A, not plan B. Whatever your politics are, Barack Obama is sitting in the White House because he was committed to plan A, not plan B.
You've had things in your life before 50 where you had a dream, you had a goal, something excited you. You didn't even know how to get it, but you became obsessed by it. It was a must for you.
What are you going to do with the rest of your life? That's a trigger. That's the biggest trigger that I have ever experienced. What are you going to do the rest of your life? I had to start taking some of my own advice. I have been telling people, I had written about it for a very long time, that if you're doing something that you're not totally committed to, if you're doing something that you're not totally passionate about, you're compromising yourself every day.
Change your tone and shape so often that they can never categorize you. Reinvigorate yourself and accept what is, but only on the terms that you have invented and reinvented. Be self-taught and reinvent your life because you must. It is your life, and its history and the present belong only to you.
When life hits you hard, there are times when life will hit you hard, make you fall to your knees, make you question yourself. It is your response to these moments that will shape the rest of your life. When life does not go our way, our usual response is to shut down, give up, and throw in the towel. What we fail to realize is that it is in these bad times that we have the opportunity to grow stronger. If it was a mistake you made, you can learn from it so that it never happens again. If it was something that was out of your control, you suck it up and are now better prepared if the same problem should arise in the future. It has been said many times that it's not about how many times you fall down, it's about how many times you get back up. And this is exactly right. Do not dwell on the hard times or pity yourself. This does absolutely no good. Get back up, stand tall, and remember that through it all, you've lived to see another day. There is no greater gift than life itself. If you do it right, you will become a better person. You will realize that everything happens for a reason. The challenge is figuring out what that reason is. So the next time life hits you hard, you know how to respond. Take control of your life. No one should be in charge but you. Do what you gotta do. Live life.
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I think people that hurt people's feelings, even if you justify it, you know you did something. And I think that fucks with your head, and it devalues you in your own eyes. You're not a hero in your own eyes. You're not someone who you respect. You know, you're doing what you got to do to get by, but ultimately you're not respecting yourself. And I think we all have a certain amount of appreciation and respect for hero figures. You know, like we all look at like the guy who never lies and always does the right thing and fucking helps everybody out. And that's the John Wayne character. You know, that's the ultimate hero. And when you look at your own life and you don't stack up, you're a thief, you stole money from your wife's purse, and you know you don't want to smoke cigarettes, but you fucking have to, you can't deal with the stress, you smoke, you devalue yourself. You slowly start devaluing yourself. When you look at yourself, you realize that if you were judging yourself, you would judge yourself unfavorably. If you're stealing, if you're hurting people, if you're damaging 100%. People. So no matter who you can't pretend you're the hero of your story. You can't. You have to be the hero of your own story. And you can do that. You can be the hero of your own story that woke up today. You can be the hero of your own story that at 40 years of age stopped, got out of bed, and said, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm doing this differently 100%. I am going to figure this out, and I'm going to do it only by my instincts and only by my morals and my ideals and my mind, and I'm going to be dead honest with myself because I'm realizing this is not going to last forever, and I'm going to be the nicest fucking human being to everyone I meet, possibly, and I'm going to get myself in shape, and I'm going to eat healthy, and I'm going to do this because this is me now. I decide that this is me, and people have to realize that you are not your past. You are not all the times you fucked up. You are not all the times you couldn't get it up. You are not all the times you were drunk and you threw up in someone's car. That's not you. What you are the person who's learned from a great deal of experiences. And if you learn correctly and if you process them correctly, you'll have a happier life.
I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes till the biggest battle of our professional lives. All comes down to today. Either we heal as a team.
Success is something you attract, not something you pursue. Success is looking for a good place to stay. So instead of going after it, you work on yourself. Personal development. See, the major question to ask on the job is not what are you getting? The major question to ask on the job is what are you becoming?
Well, because I was so enthusiastic about, achieving my vision and turning my vision into reality and winning one championship after the next, there was always excitement and enthusiasm there.
There's a certain delusional quality that all successful people have to have. You have to believe that something different can happen.
The word is your problem serves a purpose. Your problem serves a purpose.
Because true happiness is not contained in what you get. Happiness is contained in what you become. Personal development. Of all the assignments Mr. Shoaff gave me at age 25, this was probably the most difficult. In fact, I'm still working on this one. I think it's an unending challenge to see what you can become.
What you're missing is the courage to take action in the direction of your dreams. Because it's irresponsible to do what you really want to do, or so we've been told. Everything that completely brainwashes us does not tell us that it's okay to bypass the system for a moment, the head, and follow the heart. But what they don't let you know, what they don't tell you, and mostly because they haven't experienced it, but Elliot Helst has, so I can share this with you, is that if you just follow your fucking heart, just follow that strange thing that's happening inside you, you will end up 10 times better, miles ahead of all those people who did what they were told.
If you quit, it's never gonna happen. If you quit, if you give up, if you stop, if you do not persevere, listen to me, you will never see it. And I tell people all the time, I didn't get here through academics. I got here because I refused to quit.
There's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. And there's no problems, only solutions. So to me, what failure is the mother of all success.
You cannot achieve success without failure. Some of my biggest successes come from some of my biggest failures.
Because failure is an experience that lends to wisdom that ultimately makes you a stronger version of yourself. Right now you want to play basketball. Well, it's not in the cards for you, but you know what you discovered? How to be committed, how to be disciplined, how to deny the self so that you can move forward in the direction of your dreams. You've won in that regard. The failure is just a signpost that you're going in the wrong direction.
So once you learn how to fall, you realize that the only thing bad about falling is the ego. The ego will trick you into thinking there is something wrong with falling. No, you can't have up without down, right? When you fall, you now have a chance to rise. So without falling, there would be no rise. Without the darkness, you would not be able to see the star.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's gonna be a lot of times y'all about to fail. I'm still failing every day. We are all a work in progress. And one day, you'll be sitting in the dark like I was. And you're gonna be asking yourself, what am I gonna do now? Then you ask yourself again and slow it down. What am I gonna do now? But in that moment, I want you to remember the power of you.
Man, if you knew how good you were, if you knew how good you are good. I'm here to tell you. Some of you never heard it. You are good. Each and every one of you in here. This is the best news you've ever heard in your life, because once you understand that you're good, you act accordingly.
Listen, life's about, falling down and getting up. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down, it's about getting back up. So if there's any kid out there that's told by a parent or a coach or a teacher or somebody that they look up to, somebody that's supposed to push them and believe in them, and they're told no, don't listen to them. Believe in yourself. Sometimes the outcome isn't always what you desire it to be. But the true failure in life is not trying at all.
Most people aren't willing to get on that journey because they're afraid to fail. You, my friend, have failed. Congratulations. It's the greatest thing that ever happened to you, because it shows that you're alive, it shows that you did something, and it shows that you're growing stronger. Now go and fucking fail again, bro. I hope you guys that watch these videos, I hope you go and fail 1,000 fucking times. Keep going and out there and failing. You know what that means? Every time you fail, it means to me, it tells me that you're doing something. Go out there and fucking fail. It's the greatest joy in life because it says so much about your character and it adds so much to who you're becoming. But we live in a culture, in a day and age, where everybody wants something for nothing. You're supposed to fail. You're supposed to fucking fail because failure is the stepping stone to success. It's not just cliche.
There's nothing as powerful as a changed mind. You can change your hair, your clothing, your address, your spouse, your church, your residence. But if you don't change your mind, the same experience will perpetuate itself over and over again because everything outwardly changed, but nothing inwardly changed. There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind.
Teach you what the real prison is. It's not surrounded by barbed wire or electrical fences. The real prisons do not have guards. The real prison's up here. And we all got it. We all have a mind that chatters. So often won't stop chattering.
You are the reason you're not winning. You keep messing with negative, evil, and dysfunctional people and expecting positive results. How easy and how convenient is it for us to blame everything and everybody for the things that we have going on in our lives? There is a such thing as you being a positive and a great person with the best of intentions towards everybody, and shit is rough and you just can't get a break. But most of you are waking up every day looking for pain, dysfunction, drama, unemployment, being broke, struggling, dropping every excuse in the book about your childhood and the problems and dysfunction that you grew up in that's stopping you from becoming successful. You don't like your friends, so why are you still fucking with them? You don't trust your managers, agents, and lawyers, so why are they still there? Do you really expect your life and career to be any different from messing with the same things, people, and situations?
Because if you're going to blame people for all the shit, you better blame them for all the good too. If you're going to give them credit for everything that's fucked up, then you have to give them credit for everything that's great. I'm not asking you to stop blaming. I'm saying blame elegantly, blame intelligently, blame effectively. Blame at the level of your soul, not the level of your fucking head. Because life is not so simple and black and white.
To dump out all jealousy, all pettiness, all unforgiveness, all strife, all malice, all confusion, all blaming other people for your mistake. You got till midnight to get rid of every poison that's hindering you, every inflexibility that's stopping you from what God is about to pour into your life. Woe be unto you if you go into another year and waste another year with the old mentality while somebody's in the hospital begging God for the opportunity that you have right now. You better step into this moment. You have to fix the mind before you can bestow the blessing, because until they get their mind right, everything you invest in them is going to leak out of the crevices of a mind that refuses to change. I will rejoice and be glad that I will rejoice. I as an act of my will, I've decided I'm going to rejoice. I made up my mind. I'm going to be happy. I made up my mind. I'm going to enjoy. I'm as healthy as I'm going to be. I'm as young as I'm ever going to be. I can't get any younger. I can't roll the clock back. What I got left, I'm going to maximize this. I will rejoice.